Just stopped in this little roadside gur to have some lunch, and they're preparing us some noodle soup, which we're really not sure what it's going to be like. I'm just covering the lens a bit with my hand because the sun's right into it, and I just want to see this valley. We're going to camp right up here with that view. I think we'll call this Drew's campsite because poor old Drew has dropped his camera somewhere near the last place we stopped, which was for lunch, about 2 hours up in that direction. So he's gone off to look for that. It's getting dark. Well, we were getting worried that Drew wouldn't make it back in time, but we've just seen him and he's appearing now. He's coming up the hill to us. Thank goodness for that.
We're sitting on top of a mountaintop at the moment. Drew's just about to arrive. We can hear his bike. He's just down here. We're not sure whether or not he does have his camera, but anyway, we're laden with gifts. We've got some vodka and a baked potato. A baked potato with some fresh butter here, which is just well, that doesn't seem to be appreciated. The vodka.
No, not at all. He just drove straight past it. Did you see that? He just drove straight past it. I can't believe he did that. That's obviously not good news, is it?
I'm what they call an unhappy camper.
I hope that baked potato somewhat makes up for the disaster. Very good. Well, now watch what this guy does. You've got to throw a bit to the Mother Earth and touch a bit to your forehead. He did it so quickly you could hardly see that, but he did do it. Vodka decorum. Very important. What we're discussing now is whether to cook the lamb here or take it with us and cook it on a fire. And I personally am in a camp of utter laziness because we're at a go camp and we're going to stay another night here.
Well,
whereas Steve,
there's the option of having shepherd's pie wrapped in tinfoil, encased in Tupperware, waiting on.
we pitched camp in the dark last night. Drew's bike wouldn't run with lights. But we survived the night. I think we've all survived the night. The fire that we made out of dung did us okay with a bit of petrol on top. And luckily there was a little bit of vodka left.
Well, we've just driven up this very, very, very cold pass in the rain, and luckily it was raining down below because up above it's just been snowing, so here we are. It's what we always wanted, it's what we always wished for. Just a little bit. Just to add a little hint of colour.
We've driven into snow. It's lying here.
This is our campsite tonight. Looks fairly normal, doesn't it? Until you see the view, which is once again spectacular. And the kitchen is in fact up here. Kitchen and dining room, the party room tonight. So let's go have a look up here. Mr. Fireman, it's got a fire going even here, in the windiest of places. It is a bit windy.
Just about to go to bed.
And we're all my clothes tonight. It's actually just started snowing. Fortunately we're out of the wind. You can probably hear that noise against the tent. That is snow. Next morning, well, snow didn't stick here, but we just missed quite a lot because those mountains over there have got a lot of snow. Driven to the top of this pass. There's Drew. Steve is washing his mouth out. A lot has happened since I was last on air. Almost too much to tell right now. But we've just come over that pass yesterday, the boggiest, nastiest pass, and the only way we could do it was by being towed by some horses. To tell the whole story would take too long, and I couldn't video it because it was raining and we were tired, and we really nearly didn't make it. In fact, had it not been for the horses coming along, we would not have made it. They towed us through the bog. bogs, through trees, over roots. Something we could never have.
Just had a spot of luck. We've come to an impassable river with a horrible bog. These wonderful Mongolian guys. This troop, this posse has turned up, and they're going to carry our bags, which is absolutely magnificent. So we should fly over these horrible bogs and rivers and float downstream and all that.
Drink vodka. Horses, the way to go, horsepower. This is the last bit of rough road before we meet tarmac in 30 kilometers on the way back to Ulaanbaatar. The last full day's driving. This is the kind of bike riding that big boys dream of. This is just the most awesome riding you can possibly find. We are so lucky.